I now declare the congregation open. Members of the university, guests, and especially all of you graduating here today, it's an enormous pleasure to be able to welcome you all on what is a very special occasion. On behalf of the Lancashire Tourist Board, thank you for bringing the weather, which is of course typical Lancaster. We're thrilled to have you here to make this very special celebration, and it feels particularly special to be here to mark your achievements. If there's been a harder time to be a student in the modern era, I can't think of one. The echoes of COVID will have pursued you from school to university, with its disruptions to life and study. Lancaster University is no island, and we've endured also the buffeting of international and national events and disruption which affect how higher education is seen and experienced. We're acutely conscious of such pressures upon our students from these different directions, and we do all we can to mitigate them. We also meet at a time of national change. The democratic process has done its job in reflecting the mood of the nation for a change in government, and none of us should take for granted the peaceful nature of our process in the UK to give effect to the will of the people. A removal van, a polite speech from the outgoing and ingoing Prime Ministers, and a "where are you now" spot on "have I got news for you." We're very fortunate that we do it that way. You will all be going out into that mood of renewal, while we at Lancaster will be experiencing what national change means to us in higher education. Neither you nor we have anything to fear. We're all well equipped to make the most of our opportunities. But as a university and community, nor do we forget the perils and struggles of others in different parts of the world, both for life and for education. You've come through so much. So today is undoubtedly all about you. We're very aware that you've had to overcome unprecedented challenges of your own to complete your degree. Your graduation is a testament to your own resilience and determination, and of course, the support from your tutors, families, and friends, who I know will be feeling justifiably proud of you today. We're here to celebrate the achievements of our students from County College and Furness College, Barrow. I'm sure that your college has played an important part during your time here. They're so important in providing support, a sense of community, social life, and helping to form lifelong friendships. Of course, they're also great for creating well-natured intercollegiate rivalry and competition too. I'm delighted to share some exciting updates from County College. They've recently refurbished their beloved County Bar and County Corner to create a more welcoming and inclusive atmosphere for everyone. This year, they're especially proud of the new initiative, the Free Community Food Cupboard. Alongside this, they've hosted free food events throughout each term, ensuring every student has access to nutritious meals. I'd also like to make special mention of our honorary graduate, Paul Butani, about whom we'll hear more later. You're very welcome, sir. I'm very pleased to welcome you to today's ceremony. Now, degree ceremonies, while formal occasions, are events to be enjoyed. So I would encourage you all to applaud our graduates enthusiastically at appropriate times during the ceremony. Let me be quite clear about what I've just said. This is a license for you to make noise. This is a day of celebration. I dare say for some of you it'll extend well into the night as well. To friends and families in particular, think of what you've all been through to get them here. If that doesn't deserve a whoop, I don't know what does. Please feel free. There are no easy degrees at Lancaster. Everyone has to be earned through commitment, dedication, and sheer hard work. So today we celebrate the fact that each of you has proven that you not only have the intelligence, but also have the resilience to rise to a challenge. Graduation ceremonies recognize the significant commitment that you've given to your studies and your chosen field. The steps taken across this stage are symbolic of the hard work you've put in and the exciting new opportunities that might await you. And just a word about that. Enjoy the walk. Take your time. Some of you will be back and you will do the walk again. Others won't, but enjoy. So today marks the end of an era, but also a new beginning as alumni of Lancaster University. You're joining a community of thousands of Lancaster graduates from virtually every country in the world, a network which we hope will provide support, advice, and friendship throughout your lives. Please do keep in touch, and that's not a throwaway comment. We really do mean it, and it will matter to you in years to come. Look around you now. Who is it that you'll cross half a world for in order to meet again at the future? It's 50 years since I left university, and I still meet up with my friends. It will matter to you. Our students and graduates are amongst our finest ambassadors. Our hope is that wherever your future takes you, you will continue to represent your alma mater by becoming engaged in your local communities, helping us to build our reputation as a world-leading institution and changing the world for the better. When and where will we hear about you again? Because we will. And while you're doing that, we'll be working hard to keep up our end of the bargain and secure the enduring value of the qualification that you've completed at Lancaster. We are and aspire to continue to be a top 10 UK university and the best in the Northwest, as recently judged in the Complete University Guide for 2025. Our teaching is recognised as of the highest standard, our research as having global significance, and as an example, Lancaster this year won £12 million from Research England to launch mathematics for AI in real-world systems. In the World University Rankings, our linguistics department is ranked 3rd globally, and we're the first UK university to open a campus in Indonesia. And this year, we won a hat-trick of roses. Yes. Lancaster's strengths in research, teaching, and investment in the student experience reflect our distinctive university community. Lancaster is and will remain a university that's open to the world. We have a network of overseas campuses in China, Germany, Ghana, Malaysia, and soon in Indonesia. Our campuses form a key part of our global community, with 1/3 of our undergraduate students studying overseas, supported with a strong mobility program to equip our graduates to become truly global citizens. At present, there are over 8,000 students studying for a Lancaster degree outside the UK. And here in Lancaster, we're particularly proud of the fact that we welcome students from 183 countries worldwide, and our staff come from all parts of Europe and beyond, even Yorkshire. The rich diversity they provide on campus not only brings huge benefits educationally, it prepares our students for life in an increasingly global and connected society. We're working hard to make our university more sustainable, with a giant wind turbine and a planned solar farm, and rank amongst the top 10 in the UK on this measure. We're one of the highest producers of renewable energy out of all UK universities, and we're committed to becoming carbon neutral by 2035. Lancaster, as a civic university, has also a firm commitment to our city and the region. In addition to our partnerships with regional educational facilities, from the doctors in our hospitals to the brilliant energy of our spin-out companies, Lancaster University makes a huge impact on the region. We're proud to be part of the team that's bringing the Eden project to Morecambe and developing the Morecambe Bay curriculum, a unique community-created curriculum designed to equip children and young people with the skills to look after themselves and the planet, and be the future students for Lancaster and elsewhere. But finally, let's return to you again. Success, in whatever forms it takes, is essentially about people. Behind each successful individual is a team of family, friends, and colleagues working together to help us achieve our dreams and aspirations. On this special day, we should take a moment to recognise the contribution they have made. Their support and encouragement has, I'm sure, made a real difference at vital moments over the past few years. It's wonderful you can share this day with so many of those. So let's show our appreciation of each other and those who've helped you get where you are. So today you join a special community. Like over 170,000 others, you're about to become alumni of this great university. Ours is a community that expresses the very best of today's world. High achievers, great thinkers, top leaders, but also we hope people who care about those around them. People who are making a difference in communities both local and global, in industry and charity, in the private sector and in public services. You come from different backgrounds and will end up living and working in very different locations. But in the end, you are part of a community all bound together by one common history here at Lancaster. So when you leave here, you will take something of Lancaster with you. Memories, of course. The friends you've made, the tutors you've met, the knowledge you've gained, what you've learned from your studies. But above all, I hope what you take away from Lancaster is what you've learned about yourselves, that if you persevere, it pays off, that if you follow your dreams, you can achieve great things. It won't always be easy. You won't always succeed at first, as you would wish, and there will be knocks along the way. It's not the knocks that define you, but your ability to recover from them. Take note of the footsteps of others. I listened to Sir Alex Ferguson speak at a university graduation last year. Sir Alex Ferguson, there are other football managers available, I understand, but why would you bother? And he was challenged by somebody who said, Sir Alex, tell us how many cup finals you lost. And after the silence, Alex Ferguson said 5. And he said, I was a better manager for each cup final that I lost. Lainey Wilson, Country Music Awards winner last year, in her speech recalling everything that she had been through to get to that point in her life, closed with the memorable words, if you're going to be a dreamer, be a doer too. If you're going to be a dreamer, be a doer too. There isn't a substitute. It's one of life's ironies, of which there are many, that the apex of one achievement is at the same moment only the platform for the next. Each of you has proved that you have what it takes to make a success of life, that if you persevere, it pays off, that if you follow your dreams, you can rise to a higher level. So, be of good courage, and in the world which you're entering, which is not that easy, remember, always do what you can with what you've got where you are. Do what you can with what you've got where you are. Congratulations once again. I wish you all the best for the future, wherever life takes you. Thank you.
Please may all County College graduates who have completed the following programmes stand. Master of Chemistry, Master of Engineering, Master of Physics, Master of Psychology, Master in Science, Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Engineering. Pro-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of the County College who are worthy to receive first degrees of the university. For the degree of Master of Chemistry, Jessica Hannah Steele. For the degree of Master of Engineering, Rachel Coates. Samuel James Greenfield. J. William Hammond. William Thomas Lang. Nathan Ledbetter. Peter Lydiard. Nathan Jeremy Lister. Lucas Reilly. For the degree of Master of Physics, Anmol Anil. Jack Ethan Antonin. Caspar Birchick. Carsten Deaver. Antonio Girardi Marquis. Chloe Jewell. Adam Jonathan Milner. William Dominic Rhodes. James Edmund Robinson. Patrick Rogan. Quillian Short. Luke James Wivell. For the degree of Master of Psychology, Rowan Lorna Allen. Ellie Jane Molyneux. Jennifer Mary Thompson. For the degree of Master in Science, Lucas Darman. Joseph James Griggs. Zoltan Laszlo Gior. Olivia Grace Halewood. Daniel Michael Haskell. Joe Horrell. Lawrence Poulter. Lawrence Yun Sum Tang. Man Yu Tang. Anya Patricia Temple Heald. Joseph David Williams. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Sam Adlam. Emily Beardle Edmondson. Shrad Bebudi. Matthew Bordiuk. Oliver Christian Bown. Harry Shaw Caldicott. Darcy Chapel Salmon. Callum James Davidson. Isla Hamilton. Nicholas Allen Hart. Faye Elizabeth Humphreys. Fraser Jeffries. Jamie Ralph Kennedy. Danis Kutchuk Balaban. Charlotte Linsky. Shannon Rose Morgan. Douglas William Orr. Joanna Andrea Ortiz Rosales. Jaden Kamesh Leon Patel. Jamie Pick. Austin Henry Plant. Frederick Joseph Nelson Rhodes. Daniel Peter Rothwell. Vedika Shroff. Thea Starkey. Jamie McLean Barry Twose. Freya Webb. Stephen Lunger Yu. For the degree of Bachelor of Engineering, Jack Gwynne Jones. Ibohang Limbo. Please may all the county graduates who have completed the following programmes stand: Master of Chemistry, Master of Engineering, Master of Physics, Master of Psychology, Master in Science, Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Engineering.
By my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I confer upon all these members of County College the degrees for which they have been presented. Very well done to all of you.
Pro-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you Amanpal Singh Bhutani for conferral of the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Leader, tech entrepreneur, storyteller, Lancaster MBA and lifelong learner, Aman Bhutani is one of the most respected, authentic and impactful chief executives in US business today. As CEO of GoDaddy, one of the largest technology platforms for entrepreneurs around the globe, Aman leads and inspires GoDaddy employees in their mission to empower entrepreneurs everywhere, making opportunity more inclusive for all. Hailing from Delhi in India, Aman first graduated with a degree in economics from Delhi University. He quickly demonstrated his interest and aptitude in technology, joining a tech firm as a network trainee and rising to software developer. Despite early success in this role, he started exploring options for gaining an MBA after some encouragement and persuasion from his mother. At this point, Aman was technically too young and inexperienced to join a top-ranked MBA program. However, when Professor Rick Crawley from Lancaster met Aman at an MBA fair in Delhi, his intelligence, capability, and friendly yet determined personality were all signs of the potential that Aman had. This led to an offer of a place on the program, an honor that Aman felt fortunate to receive. As Aman has often commented, fortune has been his friend, often bringing unexpected life changes that have turned out to be great over time. As a member of the same MBA class as Aman, I can honestly say that we were the fortunate ones. Clever, hard-working, always willing to offer tech support, and possessing good judgment, Aman was one member of the class that you wanted on your team. Not only was he good at the academic side of the program, he was also a great cook, with dinners at Aman, Amit and Shaker's flat becoming legendary. He was also quite good at football, playing in defense for the MBA football team with me. As the MBA year progressed, it quickly became clear that Aman possessed the ability to lead others, something that has stood him in good stead through his career. He may have been the second youngest in the class, but very quickly we found that we wanted to be on his team. Graduating with distinction from the Lancaster MBA program in 1999, Aman moved to the US and founded a tech startup, an experience that both accelerated his development as a leader and enabled him to intimately understand the mindset of entrepreneurs that now form the client base of his employer, GoDaddy. In 2002, Aman joined Washington Mutual Bank to further his career in the technology industry. As senior vice president, he led the e-commerce team at Washington Mutual until the financial crash of 2008, when Washington Mutual's assets were taken over by JP Morgan Chase. Aman became a senior technology director for JP Morgan Chase, leading their mobile app team. In 2010, he moved to join the travel tech business, joining Expedia Group. Aman and his family moved to Washington State, where he spent nearly a decade at Expedia, initially serving in leadership roles for the Expedia brand's worldwide engineering team, and culminating in the role of Chief Technology Officer for the Expedia brand. His passion for learning meant that he strove to understand all aspects of the business, and he quickly became renowned for his understanding of product development and marketing, and how these drove the business results. This led to a change in career function, leveraging all his learnings and becoming president of Brand Expedia Group in 2015. In addition, since 2018, Aman has been an independent director of the New York Times Company, where he serves on the audit and finance committees. Headhunted for the role of CEO, Aman joined GoDaddy in 2019, where his role is to enable the company to achieve its vision, a vision to radically shift the global economy towards life-fulfilling entrepreneurial ventures. As part of his lifelong learning journey, he has committed himself and his colleagues to being better every single day. He challenges himself to be a shokunin, a Japanese concept literally meaning craftsman or artisan. The shokunin must have the technical skills to do the job, in Aman's case, to lead the business, but also must have a hunger for continuous improvement and a social obligation to work at their best for the general welfare of more than just themselves. Dozens of times a day, Aman seeks for ways for himself and for GoDaddy to be better in the next moment than they were in the previous moment. This commitment to improvement has resulted in GoDaddy growing to 21 million customers, entrepreneurs who trust the company to help bring their business ideas to the market, using great technology and expert advice from the GoDaddy guides. A man lives in a multi-generational household near Seattle with his wife, his daughter and son, his parents, and his brother's family. He credits this arrangement with helping to keep him grounded and humble. I'm sure it gives him access to endless advice, especially from his father, who is himself an experienced and successful entrepreneur. His family has also begun a journey in philanthropy with a focus on supporting education, including the Lancaster University Management School's Investors in Excellence program. Pro-Chancellor, it is my particular pleasure and privilege to present to you, on behalf of the Senate, Amanpal Singh Bhutani for conferral of the degree Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
By my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and please address us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Pro-Chancellor, fellow members of the university, honored guests, and my fellow students. Thank you for this incredible honor. 25 years ago, I graduated from Lancaster University Management School in a similar ceremony. I'm so happy to be back here with my family, and today has been filled with reliving and sharing many of my fondest Lancaster memories. I was 22 when I joined the MBA program. The dean of the MBA program at the time, Rick Crawley, saw something in me and encouraged me to apply. I have no idea what he saw, frankly. And I like to think that he made the choice for me. Thank you, Rick, for making that choice. You and the LUMS MBA program set a trajectory for my career and my life that I could not have imagined. Lancaster was the first time I lived away from home. I had traveled a lot, which was helpful. But now a small room in graduate college was home, and it was up to me to make the most of this opportunity. And yes, be an adult. That was my first transition at Lancaster, adulthood. I learned many life lessons here, including opening my first fixed deposit, which I had to go immediately and break because I miscalculated how my expenses would work all year. You know, you think you're going to be smart, and you sit in the bank, and they tell you you should do it, and you do it, and then you realize, oh gosh, I did it wrong. You know, but that wasn't the only time I was wrong. In fact, I clearly didn't know what I was doing, and that extended to the classroom as well. My first week, the program started with organizational behavior, and the assignment was a case study, 3 Mile Island. We had to write a paper and a reflection. Walking back to my room, I knew I had only 3 challenges. 1, this was the first case study I'd ever saw. 2, this is the first time I had to write a paper, and I didn't know what that meant. And 3, what was a reflection? After all, you must have something in mind to reflect on it, and I had nothing. Sitting in the kitchen with a much wiser colleague, I made the embarrassing admission. I had read the case study, and I didn't know what I was supposed to do with it. As she talked about it, I started to get the idea. I had a lot to learn. That was my second transition at Lancaster, learning fast. The MBA program was a perfect crucible for me. Every week, there was a new subject, and I had never even thought about those subjects before. Marketing, accounting, finance, leadership, and the list was long. My advantage was the hunger to learn all of them, and I got better and better at it with every passing week. By the winter break, I felt confident in approaching any new topic. Lancaster removed any awkwardness I had about sounding foolish, or what I looked like, or what I wore, or how I spoke. It removed the hesitation to approach someone, often someone much smarter than I was. The program moved swiftly, and we worked hard and played hard. but we also took time to reflect. The ethos at Lancaster leaned towards research, thinking, then doing, and then thinking about the doing. That was my third transition at Lancaster, thoughtful reflection. 25 years of practicing thoughtful reflection taught me how time moves slowly, even under tremendous pressure. Now I encourage others to try the same. It's like the movie The Matrix when the bullets slow down. That's what happens with thoughtful reflection. Over the years, the transitions at Lancaster helped me develop my norms as a leader, and I wanted to share just a few thoughts with you. The first is transparency. It is the path to being able to see what truly is. Transparency starts with oneself, and it never ends. The more we can see something, the more we realize what still escapes us, and we can work to make it more transparent. Transparency also drives the second and hardest norm, self-awareness. Raising our awareness opens the door to improvement. We can only improve or forgive what we are aware of. Everything else just does not exist for us. The third is discipline. Discipline is about coming in every day, doing things just a little bit better than yesterday. Discipline is about the aggregation of small gains. It's about having a clear test, whether you improved or not. It's about competing with yourself and not anyone else. It's about reaching your full potential. The fourth is humility. My parents taught me humility by telling me the story of the mango tree. The mango is the king of fruit in India. It is delicious, fibrous, juicy, just amazing. A seed in the ground creates a beautiful tree, which takes 5 years to bear fruit. The more the fruit on the tree, the more the branches bend. We say they bow. The tree brings its fruit closer to the ground so more animals can eat it. We all have gifts, and we should make those gifts easier for others to use. If we bow when we share our gifts, we have found humility. The primary leadership principle I follow is to be a better leader, be a better person. It's from a book called Monday Morning Leadership. Humility will bring the gift of feedback, which will make you a better person. I leave you with this final thought that brings together how I see the world. I choose to view the world from a perspective of abundance. There are 3 important words in that statement: choose, perspective, and abundance. One must choose. It doesn't happen automatically. Ours is only one perspective, and there are many others, and abundance is essential. Abundance is about believing that there is more to what meets the eye. It's about building a world where we all have the opportunity to thrive. The abundance in my life starts with my family. As Chris said, we are a household of 9. My parents, my brother, my sister-in-law, and my niece, my wife and I, and our 2 kids. Without their daily support and encouragement, I would not be standing here and would not be the person I am. I'm grateful for everything we do for each other and the strength it gives all of us. My sincere thanks once again to the Pro-Chancellor and all the members of Lancaster University for this tremendous honor. I wish you all and all the students here the very best in finding your path to abundance. To all the graduating students, I wish you congratulations and all the best in the future. Thank you.
Please may all County College graduates who have completed the following programme stand. Bachelor of Science. Pro-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of the County College who are worthy to receive first degrees of the university. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Abdullah Rafael Ahmed. Khaled Al-Tayeb. Hamad Al-Yassin. Rafal Aniskovic Chin. Benjamin Luke Antrobus. Xander Cale Armstrong. Amy Joy Aston. Amir Azman. Thea Kate Baker. Tabassum Saida Bucht. Emily Margaret Bardil. Carla Tala Basha. Oliver Bates. Harrison Lee Beatty. Gethin William Rees Bennett. Thomas Alexander Bowden. Felix Brewerton. Gracie Rita Caller. Ricardo Andre Sequeira Saldanye. Yuk Hyun Chan. Isaac Christopher Charles. Jasmine Kate Chowan. Yue Cheng. Yen Ling Chiu. Natasha Chu. Ray Cook. Elliot John Cooper. Alice Council. Mafalda Cunha Almeida Silva Azevedo. Theo Daveron. Kira Dixon. Molly Dodds. Bailey Dolman. Eliana Hope Drury. Amarachi Izenya. Maximus Fasulo. Sammy Fisk. Ryan Daniel James Hart. Georgina Kelly Fitton. Maria Eduardo Foy Mendoza. Maribel Ao Lin Fung. Thomas Gelpart. Matthew William Gilman. Aaron Gosling. Alexander Michael Gubler. Tom Gibu. James Robert William Gillenship. Matthew David Hames. Max Alexander Harper. Dylan Charlie Harris. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Jafia Hill. Daniel Joseph Healings. Leo Alfred Heller. Daniel James Heppelston. Dylan Hickey Extra. Alice Kathleen Holness. James Holroyd. Chrissy Hui. Isaac Johnson. Samuel James Johnston. Maya Kapoor. Emila Kazakonite. Anna Louise Kennedy. Miku Kuriyanagi. Zi Yen Kwong. Chung Hing Lau. Abby Rose Lawson. Sky Georgia Lawson. Alina Limbu. Yu Young Liu. Kyung To Liu. Amber Makin. Anya Rani Malik. Sebastian Alexander Massey. Daniel McHamilton. Jorge Mesa Carmona. Amy Louise Metters. Mara Moratil Fidalgo. Abigail Morris. Pooja Naya Maraldaran. Aurelia Nakavaiti, sorry. Aurelia Nakavaiti. Candy Nicholas. Stanisław Konrad Novarchik. Jacob O'Brien. Harvey Payman. Harry Peter Phillips. Katerina Alice Pryor. Leon Campbell Rawcliffe. Molly Rose Redding. Faye Lydia Rennie. Ben Michael Richardson. Aidan Robinson. Archie Robotham. Christian Yayan James Rowland. Nicoletta Nadine Rudy. Dylan Rugani. Gemma Claire Rule. Hamza Sajjad. Frolin Salidu. Zach Seabright. Bai Xiong Shao. Chia Chi Shi. Puneet Sidhu. Leia Simi. Judy Sikera. Pollyanna Smith. Himat Singh Sohal. Theo Alexander Spittle. Amelia Page Stanley. Emma Stout. Lock Ian Marcus Sung. Leona Surrey. Tabisan Souza-Baskaran. Fatima Syed. Omar Ali Tariq. Caitlin Marie Tate. Hagan Taylor. Samuel Taylor. Paul Ronald Turner. Juan Valverde Rambo. Saibrahas Vasantha Kumar. Josephine Viviers. Joseph Thomas Waite. Jay Wang. Evie Warburton. Hannah Marie Ward. George Whisker. Denver Tyler Phoenix Lee Whiteley. Hannah Whittam. Nicholas Patrick Woodhams. Joseph Matthew Woolley. Benjamin Mark Wright. Bofan Schwan. Chun Yin Yip. Julian Young. Please may all County College graduates who have completed the following programme stand. Bachelor of Science.
By my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I confer upon these members of County College the degrees for which they have been presented. Very well done.
Please may all graduands from Furness College, Barrow, stand. Pro-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present these members of Furness College, Barrow, who are worthy to receive first degrees of the university. For the degree of Bachelor Engineering, Harrison Austin. Samuel Ball. Jenny Bond. Lewis Bowron. Robert Burbridge. Archie Campling. Joshua Coates. Joshua Comer. Freddie Foster. Cameron Green. Morgan Gwynn. Natalie Hanley. Samuel Hunt. Edward Jackson. Kaya Sauer. Lewis Law. Lewis Mitchell. Alfie Murphy. Rodney Adondi. Adil Patel. Lois Priest. TJ Richards. Eleanor Sedgwick. Kyle Swinburne. Alexander Viner. Jay Wardle. Scott Waring. Nathan Williamson. Adam Wilson. Please may all graduates from Furness College, Barrow, stand.
By my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I confer upon these members of Furness College, Barrow the degrees for which they have been presented. Many congratulations. Thank you all very much for your participation this afternoon. A few special words of thanks. Firstly, to our enunciators who went through all the names, to our signers who are so valuable, and to all the wonderful people behind me who contributed so much to all those who are in front of you. And lastly, to all of you, we don't take for granted that you give your youngsters into our care. But that you have done, and we appreciate that, and we hope that they have all enjoyed the experience of being here, but we never take that for granted. My thanks also to Aman for your guidance and your words to us today, which will probably be remembered long after mine, but thank you very much indeed. And lastly, of course, to our musicians who play us in and out so wonderfully. So with all that, I now declare closed this congregation of the University of Lancaster. Long may our university prosper.